10 minutes. 10 minutes remote. I think it's for minutes. 2 minutes for no.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, we'll wait for a few more minutes as I am expecting few more people to join. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hi. So yeah, let's start. So yeah, good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining the session today. For those who are joining my sessions for the first time, my name is Mohammad Aslam. I've been working in the SAP space for nearly now 2 decades now, and mainly I was into consulting, training, and into mentoring new professionals to build a career in this area. And over the last few weeks, I've been getting quite a lot of questions from candidates about the new SAP certification exam format. And many people seem to be a bit confused about what exactly has changed and how they should prepare for the exams now. And as most of you already know, the exam pattern has changed quite a bit. And earlier, many candidates they were used to the traditional multiple choice questions format. But now the approach is moving more towards scenario based and situation based questions, which is quite different from the earlier format. And because of this change, a lot of people are unsure about how the exams will actually work and how they should prepare going forward. So the intention of today's session is simply to clear some air and to bring some clarity around this new exam format. So instead of trying to explain everything by myself, I thought it would be a good idea to bring someone who is actually very close to this whole new process. And I'm really happy to have Mr. Shihab with us today. Shihab has been working as an SAP consultant for about 16 years now and is currently working in Belgium as a SAP FICO consultant. And what makes today's session interesting is that Shihab was actually involved in writing the new exam pattern. So he has like first-hand insight into how the exam structure was designed and what candidates should expect from this new format. And the idea today is simple. Shihab will share his experience, explain the new exam pattern, and we will also keep the session open for questions so that anyone who has doubts can ask him directly. So, Shihab, first of all, thanks a lot for taking the time to join us today. Over to you. Thank you.
Good evening, all. Thanks, Aslam, for the introduction. Okay, so before going to explain or before going to start anything about the certification exam, I just want to uh, tell you about a person, or just want to uh, it's a real time story actually. Recently, I met a guy. He he's actually SAP certified, and he don't know anything about SAP, and even the end user transaction. So I checked with him how he managed to do the certification this, and he said that he joined a training program, and the trainer gave him a sample question like terms, and he managed to by heart those questions, and yeah, uh, he cleared that exam. So he's a certified FICO consultant now, but he don't know anything, and he's still struggling to get an opportunity. Now he's in Europe. That's the reality. Uh, In Kerala, if you we have thousands of certified consultant, but without any knowledge about SAP and how it's working. That's the reality. Maybe that might be the reason SAP now is coming with new format, and it's completely different than earlier because I still remember how I attended. I think 13 years back, I attended first SAP certification. I had to travel with my colleague to Bangalore to attend that. Sorry, I had to travel to Bangalore to attend that that certification program. To attend that certification program, I had to cover 3 to 4 big texts. I still remember the name of the text, in 50, 52, something like that, with 700 plus pages each. books, and we had to go through each book several times, and still it was. Uh, I remember that experience. Okay, and it's basically we had to go through all the theoretical all the theories and attend that uh, 3 hour long exam, and finally when we submit the uh, button, SAP wins, the screen will pop up and will show the results, and still remember that congratulations screen. So that was the uh, reality at that time. Now it's changed. SAP is introduced with two options actually: scenario based and the system based. So I recently attended a certification exam, and it was a system based. Okay, so in the system based examination, when we start the exam system, we have the two options. Like the system will provide, the SAP will provide a real-time system. We need to access a remote system, and also the system will SAP will provide another documentation. Let me share the documentation first with you. Yeah, this is the documentation. If you are able to see my screen, just let me know.
Yes, we can see the screen.
Yes, great. Okay, so this is the documentation we have, and introduction, it explain how we can attend and what we have to do, those kind of things. And then I will go to the preparation. So this is the system we have got actually. So the first thing we have to note here, there is a system name is, we can see that system name right here, train-01. Hope you are able to see.
Yes, sir, we can see.
Yeah, train-01 is the system name actually. See, they, uh, they already specified that wherever you see this asterisk, sorry, hashtag, then you need to use this number, that is 01 here, the last number 01 we have to replace. So then if you go here, like in the task, we have around 5 tasks, they already specified here. So we have to complete all these tasks. Let me again go to the introduction. There is, yeah, here we have the task list. So our duty is to complete all these tasks. Mainly the create new document type, closing operations. These are actually end user transaction. Then create house bank, asset accounting, and create a new company code. These are the things we have to complete within these 3 hours. So when we say that it's 3 hours, we have to spend some times to read this documentation. It may take time to complete all these uh, uh, introduction, because we need to set up our system. We need to identify what exactly our task, and because here we can see that the company code. So we need to specify, means we have to identify what is the company code they are specifying to, and which company code we have to choose. We have to copy that new company code. Those kind of things we have to identify from this documentation before going to start the configuration or end user transaction. Okay, so here you can see that the task for the third task, that is create new document type. It's very easy. We know that how to configure it, document type, and let me go to the explanation here. So they already specified that how to access the Fiori also. Here they specified that you can access SAP Fiori search window by searching T41. Okay, so the important point is that certain transaction we need to enter through Fiori apps. Okay, I will explain. Maybe we'll go to the task here. Create no document type. Here they already specified that create a new document type for company code TA. Then it's your system ID. It's TA01. Okay. So if you when you attend the certification exam, system is when documentation specify that your system name is train hyphen 78101 kind of things, then your company code naming should be based on your system ID. Okay. So we have to replace our this hash value with the system ID or system number they have given. Okay. And also here they specify this should be the number range. And also when we configure the number range, they specified that we have to use the next sequence and the document type. Finally, classify your new document type in document splitting as well. So we need to know the document splitting configuration. So because we need to add the document type, the newly created document type for the document splitting. So that is relevant. So all the configuration part you need to complete and end user part you need to complete before going for a certifications. And that is very important. Okay, the next, create a new supplier. That means you need to know the master data creation. And let's see, once you one created sub-layer, you need to post an accounting entry here using, and there's also already specified that this is the payment names and the reconciliation GL account for the supplier info, supplier master data. Once you configure, one, once the configuration is completed, it needs to be tested. Yeah. Create incoming invoice and through the Fiori apps. So Fiori application also important. Okay. So it is specifically find the application or through the Fiori application, you need to complete those transactions using the Fiori application. So that was the first task. And second is closing operation, perform value adjustment for overdue receivables. And we have a transaction here is specified. And unfortunately, there is no transaction code is specified, but they specified the configuration. What is the uh, values we have to give in this configuration area? Okay, so we don't know exactly how to do it. Then that's the question. Closing operation, perform value adjustment for overdue value. Then suddenly you understand that, yeah, I haven't seen this before during the training program. Then what we can do or what we have to do. SAP already specified that you can do any research, you can access any documentation, and then yeah, best way to search what exactly this, and you'll get ultimate answer from Google or from ChatGPT and follow that. That's also a possibility. Okay, that doesn't mean that you can attend all these exams through the ChatGPT and Google. Yeah, it's possible. You can do that. But there is still the question is, what is the purpose of this examination then? Okay, if you want to master uh, in this area, you need to learn. First do that, then try to attend it. Then we'll go to the next task. It's already specified here what to do and how to run this evaluation run. And we have to post that evaluation run. So already specified what are the selection date and posting date and the reversal date here we have to specify for the valuation run. So system is actually, or the certification question is providing the input, all the selection screen, everything system is providing, but uh, the problem is that certain times this is the pattern I have received in my examination. When you are attending it, this might be different. Okay, they are giving the random questions or the tasks from the certification module. So you will have to cover all the certification uh, topics specified in the certification modules. Then fourth task is task house bank and execute payment. So here we need to configure a house bank, we need to post a vendor invoice, and again do the payment run. So we know we have to learn how to configure a SAP house bank, and also we need to use the Fiori application to configure the bank and through the posting and payment run. So it's dependent. So we need to know the configuration, Fiori apps, and the end user transactions. That's mandatory. The last, I think it's not the last. Still, it's okay. So asset accounting. That asset accounting perform customization, acquisition, and depreciation. That means it cover all the configuration related to the or the basic configuration related to the asset accounting. You need to copy a maybe here we have the company code specified. So depreciation uh, area and those things already specified here. Maybe, yeah, here we have a sample company code. So first you need to go to this company code and see which depreciation area is used there. And the same you need to replicate in your company code. That is EA78 was my company code. So you need to configure the asset accounting based on this company code. And then we can post once the configuration is completed. Next things we have to post the asset acquisition and then depreciation posting. For the depreciation posting also, they specified the depreciation keys we have to use for this particular asset. Then last thing is new company code creation. Create a new company code GR78 from 1010 is the source company code. And after the configuration, we need to post an accounting entry, and also you need to reverse the accounting entry. These are the tasks we have to complete our certification process. It's very simple because I know you have already covered all the uh, configuration and end user part. Then yeah, you are good to go. You can directly go to certification exam and just complete it. There is no need to worry about anything. It's compared to our previous exam pattern, it is very simple, but it's a bit tricky actually. Maybe uh, this is the scenario or this is the task they have given. And how was my examination? That's very interesting. Okay. I got the system that is train-78 and just check all these documentation. I felt that, yeah, it is easy. Then I try to check the document type first. Okay, the document type is 78. That's the document type I have to configure. Then I check there. It's there already. Someone configured it. 78 is already there. Then I thought that, okay, maybe I will delete the document type and recreate it. Then I checked that account group or the number range group that is already there. It's strange, right? Then it was a panic situation for me. Then what to do actually, because it's already there and we have to configure it. Then I checked the company code, the house bank configuration, everything is still there. So like it's a difficult situation for me to complete this certification task, because it's already there. I don't know how it happened, but it's there. Then what I have done, I just deleted things or the master data. I just reset all the transaction data using the OPR1 transaction. I deleted all the transaction data and just recreated the document type and posted accounting entries there. For the company code, I tried to check or the configuration part. Then I found that there are some mistakes or the configuration is there are some differences. So we need to identify what exactly the difference in this configuration, and we need to change that. Because in house bank configuration, everything was there. In the depreciation area, something was different. Sorry, the house bank said, the account determination said it was different. So we have to identify what exactly the difference, and we need to reconfigure it and post the accounting entry accordingly, or the payment run accordingly. The same happened in the company code, new company code, and the asset configuration as well. So it's a bit tricky sometimes. We need to identify what is the exact solution and how we can solve it. That's how it's working, the certification. And it's not about reading all the theoretical part. We need to use our mindset sometimes, because during that examination, I thought that, okay, I will try to create a case with SAP because we have the option to create a case there. If you go to the uh, learning.sap, once we started, uh, there is an option to create a case, because sometimes you might face some technical issues. At that moment, we need to create a case. Then SAP will go through the that particular incident, and if it is possible, then they will provide another option to complete the examination. That's how it's work. So, in my opinion, it's completely new and it's easy, but you have to prepare well, and that that will be very helpful for your career as well. That's why I'm saying it is helpful. So always try to go through the certification module. So this is a certification I have attended, implementing financial accounting as for SAP for HANA, and it's a uh, private cloud version. So if I go to here, they already specified that what are the areas we need to cover. It's a basic configuration of uh, financial accounting side, and that is and the basic organization structure, then document type, and the basic uh, um, field status variant configurations and all, and then configure additional setting for financial accounting, closing operation, asset accounting. So these particular modules are already specified the areas we need to cover. So go through this certification uh, module and try to learn the uh, theoretical part, because theory is important not to complete your certification, but if you are going to attend any interview, they are going to ask some theories. It's not, they are not going to ask what is SAP S4HANA, what is the difference between SAP ECC and S4HANA. But sometimes they might ask some tricky question from their means from this uh, theoretical part. So you need to master the theory as well for your career growth. Because sometimes you need to explain maybe with the end user or someone else, you need to explain what is exactly this field for. Then in that case, you need to remember what is the purpose or what is the relevant of these things. Okay. Suppose if you are an end user suddenly ask what exactly this profit center or the cost center, because they don't know exactly how it's working. They are new to this SAP system. So you need to explain that. Okay. Then if you go any particular topic, they specified that the theoretical and practical as well. So we have the option to go to the practical area from here as well. They are providing the option to practice through this learning platform. But I don't think that is relevant for us because we already have the access to our test system. You can use the test system and just attend or just to practice it. Okay. So that's all about the certification that I have attended, and yeah. So now it's your turn. If you have any questions and if you have any doubts, just please feel free to ask.
Thank you, Shihab. If you guys have some doubts regarding the new certification pattern, please feel free to ask. We'll try our best to answer your questions.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yep, go ahead.
Sir, PDF you shared today, this is regarding the FI module, right? Is it possible that we can get a PDF, similar PDF for MM module? Because I'm a student of material management module. I'm just asking,
The
like, is it available or?
Yeah, I understand your question, but till you are thinking how we can crack the examination, if that is your intention, there is no point to attempt this exam. And no one is going to ask whether you are certified or not once you are in this career. Because I started my career in 2010 and never ever someone asked whether you are certified or not. But as an beginner, now it is very important to do the certification, and you are trying to do that. But
Yes.
this is not the purpose actually. You need to learn first. You need to cover all the topic. I already specified that. You need to cover all the modules specified in that certification exam and go through that and expect there can be questions from each area. We have to complete only few tasks. To do that, you need to learn. That's how. See, I have attended this exam without having any knowledge. Now you got that this is how it is working. I attended without any inputs. Blindly, I just registered on Wednesday. I thought that yeah, I will have some times to prepare. Then I was busy with my work. Then Sunday, I just suddenly attended. It was at around 3 a.m. Sorry, 3 p.m. here in my time, and I woke up around 2 o'clock because it's Ramadan time. After morning prayers and all, I again went to sleep, and yeah, I woke up at around 2 o'clock and I attended that certification exam. So you have to go through the uh, SAP that certification module and master it. Then go for the certification. Don't worry about the questions which are going to ask in your module.
So Ivan, the point here is, if you are just learning the theory part, it is difficult to clear these exams because the question is completely based on scenario based and situation based. So what you have to do is just do your practical, whatever you have learned, learn it practically. Practice in your system regularly, and before going for an exam, make sure you are confident enough to configure any situation or scenarios that are given to you. And according to what we have understand from the current situation, the examination is more easier than the previous one, because in the previous situation we need to learn all these questions by heart and then we go for the exam. But with the new situation, with the new pattern, we don't have to by heart anything. We just need to exhibit what we know. So
Yes.
comparatively, you don't have to worry about the exams anymore. It's very easy. If you have practiced enough, it's very easy.
Yeah. And I
Uh,
have to add one more point here. It's not about how means what we know actually. How sold that uh, as the question actually. See, when you are working as a SAP consultant, sometimes you'll have to face with a rare scenario and you need to solve uh, in error. So what we do know, it's a new scenario for us. Because we will go to Google or now it's ChatGPT or other AI tools, or we have to depend on SAP nodes. Okay, so like that, the same way we can use or we can apply the certification exam. It's a new scenario for us. Then we will go to the Google or uh, documentation and check on what I how we can configure and the process. We know that yeah, this is the thing and we can configure it. But when we configure the system, just follow what exactly is said in the task. This is the company code, and this is the or the purchase of the config, and this is the PO type. So the already specified in the documentation. You need to document, but you can apply any solution either directly or indirectly. Indirectly means you can depend documentation for the code, the help possible. But don't do that. Uh, Right. Any other question?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Arshad Kaif. Um, and I have some of the questions related to this SAP career about the examinations and the certificates.
Yeah, Shad, go ahead.
Regarding SAP certification, you can ask. Rest everything you can check with Aslam. He is more expert in the area because I'm not in a position to explain how we can master the career.
Okay,
Okay, and
okay,
we have
sir.
limited time.
Yeah, I understand that. About the
Okay.
certifications, first of all, I am not capable of financially or something. I'm unable to take the certificate. Like everyone is asking a bunch amount of fees for the certifications and the other things. I've studied everything, which means theoretically and practically in my systems. Without a certification, can I become a consultant?
It's a career question. So I think
Yeah.
Aslam can answer that question.
Yeah, thanks, Shab. So, Kaif, what happening is that initial days, when we were new to this SAP system,
Mm.
10, 15, 20 years back, there was no need for certification to get into the SAP field.
Okay.
But in recent days, every company is asking for certification in order to just to get to an interview. So
Okay.
that is a mandatory criteria these days.
Mm.
So having said that, if you are struggling financially, there are
Mm.
multiple options to do this certification for free. Okay, if you are
Okay.
doing your graduation, you
Mm.
can register at learning.sap.com at students.
Mm.
There is a free platform where you can write the exams for free. So you
Okay.
can try to do that if you're still in your college. If otherwise there you don't have to spend too much for doing the certification exam because there is single attempt exams for that. You can write the
Okay.
exam for like 30 to 35,000. You can do the
Mm.
certification at that cost.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Anyone else?
Hi, sir. Myself, Anjana. Like, I am mainly into success factors employee central EC. Like, I have
Mhm.
recently, my friends, like, they have recently taken an exam in EC, which was a system based assessment. And
Okay.
in that, like, we got the task sheet to be completed. And like what to say is that we have done every task, but even though we haven't achieved the pass percentage, so what was the error that is coming from our side? Like we have completed it before time and only, and like it was we had a doubt in just one or two exercises. Rest we have done everything correctly, like in our belief, and we have done this same exercise in our demo system after the exam also, and we are getting the same results. The results, like the workflow ones and all, the answers was same, but then also we haven't got the pass percentage. Was really shocking that the pass percentage was 59 percentage, and what they have achieved is 10 percentage. But
Okay.
we know that we have done it. And can you say what will be the reason, or what might have been the reason that this is not being achieved by us?
Shall I take the question, Shab?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Anjana, there can be two reasons. First reason
Okay.
is that either what you have done, the configuration is not correct. And the
Okay.
second reason is that if you are sure that the configuration is right, in SAP system, it is very important that you do the configuration in the best optimized way.
Okay.
Okay. So it must be optimized as well. It's not like we know to make a tea, and we can make it however we want. But if we want to make the best tea, we need to make it in the right proportion, right? So
Okay.
if the configuration is not in the optimized way, that can be a reason. And having said that, if your percentage is 10%, you definitely need to work on that.
Yeah. And Aslam, I just want to add point.
Sorry, Shab, I didn't hear that.
You already explained that they try to cover all the tasks, or they just completed the task, and even in the test system as well. And till the mark they obtain, it's 10 percentage. That means something happened. It may be some technical issue as well. We don't know exactly how they
Yeah,
are actually
that
doing.
can be a
So
reason because
yeah,
the exam
so
format
uh,
is totally new.
yeah, so
Yeah.
the next option, you uh, there is an option to create a case, as I explained before, using your learning.sap ID and password. Just log in and try to create a case. There, we have to specify this is what exactly happened, and yeah, maybe they will recheck it if possible. Yeah. When did you attend that exam?
Like I haven't attended. My colleagues, like two of my colleagues have attended it. Like they both got same question paper, and I was about to write, but I was a bit confused because both of them like has done the same thing and they have got the same percentage. So if I also write, I thought like I why to waste my attempt. So like I have kept it in on hold, like I haven't attended, but they both have attended the last week.
Yeah, that's what I said actually, because in my examination, I have got the task list, and the company code they specify it's TA78. I know that it's already exists there. It so it's a question actually, what the hell they are actually providing now. Seriously, because if they are saying that it's a new system and the new user and they are providing the system name, it should be everything should be new, but it's still there. But
Okay.
then in that situation, how we can solve it? I how I manage that, I just try to delete those transactions. I try to reset the company code, and everything I have to go through the configuration part. I have changed some of the things. Then I recreated the end user transaction. Okay, still I wasn't happy with that certification exam, the way it was, because I spent almost 1.5 hour just to identify what the hell is happening there. Seriously, I spent some times to read this, to check this configuration and all. Then finally, within 1 hour, I finished my certification exam. So we
Okay.
need to spend some time to read those documentation and see the configuration path and how we can reconfigure it. That's how it's work now, I think. And also, I recommend you to create a case, or you just ask your colleague to create a case, and definitely SAP need to recheck their system how the exam, because it's a new examination pattern. Definitely, there will be more changes are going to happen. But yeah, this is the first time we are all attending, so there are chances. If we see the technical issue, they will provide solution. You don't have to pay for that. They have to give a chance for us. Just create a case, and you can
Okay.
easily see that we have a case like 2% attended the same examination questions. How it is possible? Because these are already there. If first person configure this company code, that means the second person cannot do that. It's already there. Once the transaction data is posted, we cannot delete a company code. Then we will have to go. We'll have to reset all the transaction data, master data, everything. Till it will be tricky to delete because the controlling area assignment is there. Everything we have, but within these 3 hour time to solve these things, it's impossible. So just create a case.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
We never know, Anjana. Maybe if we are filing a case against that, SAP may even give you a second chance to write the exam without paying anything. Okay, so you can talk regarding this to your friends as well. if they
Yeah.
have already missed the chance.
Like, sir, is there any criteria to check, like in the SAP, like in the under my certifications, they are just saying it as 10% and you have failed. So, like, is there any other provision to check what went wrong from our side or something like that? Or
In the
like we don't
previous
know their
examination format, it was
evaluation.
possible, but this format, I'm not sure about it because we can't evaluate about that because it's just configuration settings that we are doing. So I
Yeah.
don't think that is possible to evaluate it back.
Okay. Okay, sir.
I think it's better to file a case against that if two of your colleagues have already done that and they are getting the same result. There can be some glitch in the SAP system as well.
Okay, sir. Sure. I will. I will. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, hi. I have a question here, Vishnu. So I have worked as an SAP HCM consultant for 5 years before going for my higher studies, and then over these past couple of years, I've been working across other HR technologies like Darwin, Boss, and Oracle. Now I want to move back.
Vishnu, I'm not able to hear you properly.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are, but it's little feeble.
Yeah, shall I put in the chat box?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Meanwhile, anyone else?
So, hello,
Yeah, Pranav. Go ahead.
sir. I heard that the new exam, SAP exam model includes an open book format. Could you please explain how to use it properly?
Yeah. It's already specified open book format. That means you can use any inputs like the documentation, or you can use any of your test system to check the configuration, and you can, because it's a remote system we are accessing, so it's possible. So suppose one of your tasks, you are completely new to that task and you don't know exactly how to configure it or how to do that task, that end user task, then you can Google it and you can complete it. There is no harm in. Just remember one thing, that whenever you complete the task, you need to follow the documentation, and wherever it's specified, a particular number or a task, or a, say in our case in FI, if it is a company code specified or the document type or the number range they specified in one cases, you need to create an invoice with this number. When you configure the SD invoice, see, they already specified that you need to generate a billing document with this number. That means you need to generate that billing document with the same number range. Okay. No.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
That's what my expectation. That's what I have done. I don't know what is going to happen if you create any other number range. It's because we don't know how the system is actually validating our examination. It's completely new for us.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, like the from the previous question, I got to know that like like when we are starting the examination, like it is mentioned that you cannot use your practice system. So, like how the open books then works? It is mentioned there that we cannot use our demo system while we are in the assessment. So, like in the other system, we need to do, and in the system, we need to attend this exam.
It's possible, in my opinion, it's possible because we are accessing through the web browser and going through the remote system. So they are validating the remote system, not your PC. The test system is in your PC, and you can do that. That's my expectation. I'm not 100% sure about that, but still we can use that. But in my case, I never use that, but it's possible.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Hi, sir. I have put my question. Okay, you are answering, right?
Vishnu, you're still not audible.
No, no. Thank you, sir. I am seeing your answer.
All right. Okay. Perfect. Anyone else?
Sir, I also put my one question in chat box. Jyotish.
Yeah, Jyotish, I'll check that.
If it is relevant for others, just
Yeah,
explain that
exactly.
or
If you
just
can ask
answer it.
that, it will be useful for everyone. Yeah, I'll read it out, Shihab. There are
Okay.
some certification exams for the development role. How is the new exam pattern structured for them? Jyotish, whether it's technical or functional, for all modules, it's scenario based. So there is no no change for whether it's functional modules or technical modules.
And in the documentation, like in the SAP portal, they already specified that in scenario based, it's little different, and system based is what I have attended. It's system based because it's a functional module, and the technical set or the BTP, it's a bit different. And we can see that, or someone actually shared how was their experience when they attended the BTP side, because the technical, I'm not sure, but in scenario based, there are some AI based um, application, or I'm not sure, but you can go through the SAP portal. They are specifying that you will have to attend an interview, like something like that, based on the scenario they have provided. You how you are solving that, but it's still there. So better you need to check with someone else, or you need to better you can attend, because we have any way. If we have any means multiple chance, better to try to attend. It will, if you are experienced guy, definitely you'll be able to crack it. You don't need to worry about it. Only the freshers need to uh, uh, practice well to attend. Otherwise, for experienced professionals, no need to worry. Just go and attend. If everything fine with the technical things like SAP, I mean from the SAP side, definitely you'll be able to crack it.
Anyone else?
Okay, great. Then, Islam, if you
If there
want,
are no other
yeah,
questions, we can wind it up. And Shihab, thanks a lot for joining for the sessions today and sharing your experience with us. And if there are no other questions, can we wind it up?
There's a question about practice system. So where we can get a practice system.
Yeah, Vishnu, you will get sandbox systems to practice. It's available, everywhere. It's available. You can check with few of the vendors. There is a company called Saraswati Technologies. You can try to contact them. They are legal SAP partners for that. So you can hire the system from them and do practice on that. Any other questions?
Hi, sir. I have a question.
Hi,
So,
Rinsi.
I have taken SAP Certified EC module when it was in previous format with a multiple choice question. So, I was actually going to take another certification. That's how I got to know that it's a format change. So, my query is that I have my stay certified certification exam coming up in this August. So, is there any difference in stay certified examination?
When you say stay certified, like you want to extend that for one more year, right?
Right, right.
Actually, nobody has attended that yet. So we also don't have any clarity regarding that. So we'll have to check to extend with that. But my belief is that you will have to go through this scenario-based exam.
Okay.
But I'm not sure about it. You'll have to check it directly by attempting the exam.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to add a point on that. Like my sister, she is also
Mhm.
an SFEC consultant. She has extended her certification right now, and it is a scenario based exam, like
Oh,
ours only.
yeah, thank you. Thanks for that.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Any other questions? All right. So if there is no other questions, we'll wind it up. And thanks everyone again for joining the session today. I hope it is useful for you all. Thank you, Shihab. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.